Welcome to the first episode of Super Rich Supervillain Scenario. So, as you can see here, we are a government agent. We have already jumped up to level 6, and this is because our parents were secret agents as well. And so, what actually happened is our parents were secret agents and they went missing on their last mission. So we have little Miss Snobby Liliana here, who originally wanted to go into fashion. That was her dream, and her parents had money, and it was great, so she was just going to do whatever she wanted. Well, since they went missing, she has had to lie low, and she decided to join the secret agent career because they put her in this dump. I personally think the place is nice, but she hates it. So as you can see, she's a snob, she's mean, she's ambitious, she loves her home turf, as well as being a sage and sinister. So, like I said, she needs to lie low, but she also decided to join the secret agent career. And because of her parents' name, they automatically bumped her up to level 6. So, you can see in the top left corner, we are playing a scenario where we need to end with 500,000 simoleons and we need to get promoted into the villain branch of the secret agent career. Because unlike her parents, she does not want to do the right thing. She is looking for the most money, and that comes from, stealing. So that's what she's going to do. And this is her cute little place in Chestnut Ridge, and she is just trying to make it through because she has no money. She's at $0 right now. Her parents left her with nothing but this little shack, and they were just like, you got to stay here. You can't really venture to the places you knew before because most likely if we go missing, someone's looking for you. So we're only going to play in Chestnut Ridge, Hemford-on-Bagley, or Strangerville. Places that she definitely doesn't want to be in, but we're going to have to make it work, right? So if you don't notice, I have mods in my game. So Sage is about wisdom and Sinister is about, doing whatever you want to get whatever you want. So yeah, and let's really get started. Oh, I guess I should also mention that my audio was destroyed in the process of the recording. So I have no audio, so I'm doing voiceovers. Next video, I should not be doing a voiceover and we should be talking in real time. But yeah, for now, this is what we got. I love that in the first episode, right? So she already does not really care too much for this place. I'm just clicking out of my mods and we're just gonna get things started. She's bored. She's going to look for a book to read, but I think we're going to end up going somewhere else because 1, we need money, and 2, she does not want to be here. She doesn't work until tomorrow, so we might as well see what the place is like. She's neurotypical, which means that she is on the same wavelength as most of the people her age. And then she also has normal self-esteem, which I think will, at least the self-esteem, we're going to bump up as we continue along because, if you're snobby, you can't have low self-esteem. So she has to have self-esteem that's the highest. So we're just looking around here, trying to figure out if there's anything worth doing nearby. But yeah, you can definitely tell this is a great place to lay low because it's just a cute little town. Everybody's doing their own thing, but she don't want to be here. She wanted to move to San Myshuno and live in a penthouse while she does her fashion career, and that didn't happen. And since she doesn't have any siblings, she's stuck, sorting everything out on her own. So naturally, we come to the bar, but we realize we don't have any money. So what actually ends up happening is we have to grab some chips and kind of figure out what to do, get to know the people around, and we also need to develop a story, right? We need to make it seem like we're not actually a secret agent and we're not here to lie low. So we need to make some friends, maybe find a low key job or find a way to make money outside of our actual job so that nobody knows what's actually going on. We're just gonna take a stroll here, look through the town. Everything's so cute. Look at the horses. I'm so excited to be playing in this pack finally because I got it as soon as it came out, but I haven't been playing in it. In my other save, I am waiting for my people to like get married before they move to a ranch and like build their ranch from the ground up. So I haven't had a chance to play. So I figured this would be great for her to lie low at, and I get to check out the place. Like, look how cute this bar is. So we're just gonna get to know some of the people here. I think most of her introductions are either gonna be respectful or rude because I feel like those are her vibes. I don't think she'd be friendly just to be friendly. Everything is to get something else. So she's trying to know the ins and outs. Why not know the bartender? And it seems like they've already hit it off. It seems like the bartender, Marissa, thinks that we are self assured, and I think she's sophisticated. So she may be somebody I want to be friends with and help me learn the ins and outs of this place and hopefully help me get some money because we still sitting at $0. And thankfully, I am able to get a job on like a regular rags to riches kind of challenge. So tomorrow she should have much more money in her account. But for now, we're just wandering around aimlessly, trying to figure out where we're going to get our next dollar from. So, isn't this place cute? I love it. I think it's such a lovely setup. And I love that there is a bar and a club because they're definitely different. You could have them be the same, but like it's great doing it this way. So where we are now is I can't remember the name of it, but I chose it because it had a waterfall. And I assume that waterfalls means frogs. However, this waterfall is not accessible because there are giant rocks in front of it. So we cannot find frogs in the waterfall. So we're just going to wander around and look for more things to dig up or maybe some things that are planted. I don't know how to make money in Chestnut Ridge. Oh my God, is that a rainbow? There's a rainbow. I didn't even notice that when I was playing. But yeah, I don't know how to get money in Chestnut Ridge other than like having a horse, but she doesn't even have money for that. And I think that is not where we should start because that is not her thing. So yeah, we're just gonna wander and look around. I love that there's so much to like wander around and do and see. And so like if you had a horse, this would be amazing because there are like little training grounds everywhere. But also it would be just a nice place to like go on a longer run. Like, isn't it cute? I'm totally loving this. I cannot wait to play in my other save. Maybe she will do horses and she'll just work her way up to it. Maybe she'll find a nice ranch hand with some money who she can marry, get some money out of, and maybe actually fall in love, you know? Who knows what this story is going to become. As you can see, I just found a random horse grave. Didn't even realize that would be around. So that was interesting. I love all these cliffs and stuff, but hopefully I find something because all of this wandering around and I still have not found anything that would make me any money, and that's annoying. But look, there's frogs. So let's go down there and get some frogs or get a frog because you can only get one at a time, which is so annoying. But makes the challenge more challenging. And then we got this really cool bridge. Could you imagine being on a horse on this thing? That would be so cool. Or even getting proposed to. Like, look at the background. I'm so here for it. I cannot wait to see what this turns into because right now, she's just hanging out here because she has to. She's forced, but it could turn out being something good for us. And now she's changed into her swimsuit to go and get the frogs. or get the frog. And, hopefully we can find more frogs in the area and she can get two and we can start breeding them and make some money from that. But right now, it's just the one. What kind of frog did we even get? A surfer eggplant frog? I don't even know if I checked to see how much that one was worth, so that'll be intriguing. Oh, and then look, this is that cavern I've seen everybody else play in. How exciting! So I wonder if we get something out of here because I've seen people play it, but I've kind of like blocked that out because I want to make my own decisions when I go in here. So I'm not even sure if I get money out of the deal. But let's see. Let's see how she does. And while we're waiting on her to make it somewhere to our next prompt, I was just looking around to see if, I could find anything else. Granted, I was in the wrong spot. So level 1, hang in there, bat. Coming across a small clearing, a large bat swings down from its perch and beckons Liliana forward, seemingly offering a challenge to see who can stay upside down the longest. Liliana takes a deep breath and boldly steps up to the contest because she doesn't like to back down. So, of course, what we're going to do is go on the offense. And they did 3 damage to us. So, not a good place to start off. But we get a chance to redeem ourselves. Liliana reaches over and gives the bat a scritch on the head. It leans in with a happy squeak. It snaps out of it before it loses its grip. But that was a close one. So I think I healed. But I was on the defense. But then I ended up making it because the bat couldn't hold on anymore. So that was great. At least I didn't have to fight my way out of that one. What's next? Lay it on us. Oh, great. A strong-armed bear. So, as Liliana meanders through the dark and foreboding cavern, a loud roar is heard nearby. Liliana turns and finds a mammoth, strong-armed bear standing with its claws in plain view. With a snarl, it extends its paws out, challenging Liliana to an arm wrestling match. This bear would destroy me. I'm going on the defense. And I regained 8 health, so that's good. I'm not even sure if I can die in this thing. The bear growls and digs its claws into Liliana's hand. The match continues. So naturally, if the match has to continue, I'm going to continue on the offense. And I did 5 damage. Holla! Yeah, so has anyone died going through these caverns? Because I'm not sure if when I lose health that happens. Liliana barely avoids an injury and continues to challenge the bear. We go forward, and I have defeated the creature, and it drops some items. That's what I'm talking about. We got 1 farmer, flowers, and fruit. So at least we have something to plant, I think. I think that's what that is. And if we have something to plant, that means we have something to constantly grow. We come across a treasure chest, and we're going to open it. And of course, we run into a snake. Why does it always have to be snakes? Yeah. And now my girl is dazed. So, not looking good. My mod broke and gotta come back. So the great dread horse escaped. Basically, she's dazed now for like the next 9 hours. Not a good look for us. Not a good look at all. But it kind of makes sense. I'm not surprised at all. So now we're at the club. My mod is working again. So we are good. We should change her clothes probably because while we're at the club in our bathing suit. But I sold the stuff that I got from digging up that rock. So I got $70 now. And then we're going to open up the seed packet. And what's inside? Fruits and flowers and more flowers and fruit. So that is awesome. We have so much things that we can plant, but I think that we actually need to be conscious of what's in season and what isn't when we plant it, because we should probably plant the things that can grow right now. So, gonna go ahead, make her go to the bathroom and change her clothes and hopefully get our drink now. And then we'll get to see what her favorite drink is, which is one of my favorite parts because I'm always excited to see what they are. I've had people whose favorite drink was the plasma drink and they're not a vampire. And I've had people whose favorite drink was water. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what hers is going to be, if it's going to be something that matches her snobby personality or if it's going to be something a little bit more laid back. So, let's see. Oh, great. Brittany Cho is here. She is the worst. She's always calling and pranking people. And yeah, I hope I don't hear from her because that's usually a bad sign. So, oh, she made her drink, but what is this? It's blue. Come on, get back over there so we can see what this drink is. Okay, finally, she's in some real clothes. And the verdict is cream cola. Okay, this is our favorite drink. It's pretty laid back. I guess I can't be too mad. You can't be drunk and snobby because it doesn't go with the look. So, however, I thought it would be something more like what Brittany Cho has because, you know, in my mind, when you're a snob, you feel like you're a celebrity. So you do what celebrities do. But yeah, it's looking pretty lit here. We have candy here, which is very surprising to me because you came all this way to dance at this club. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. But I think it is time for us to go home and get some sleep because finally we can go to work and get some more money. So hopefully she'll finish this drink soon and we can get home and get to bed so that we can try to get a promotion as soon as possible because I'm guessing since we're already at level 6, we can jump right into the villain part of the career at her next promotion. So that's going to be my main goal, getting her promoted. Right now, her needs are not looking too great, but if she gets some sleep, I'm sure we can work the rest out. And now we're finally going home. And perfect. Here we are back home. And she's super tired, but I think we need to plant these plants first because at least they can start growing, you know? Why wait when you can plant them now? She's not going to pass out, so it should be fine. And then I feel like this is really her first time getting a feel for the place and she's taking a nap. So while she's taking a nap, I am going to go ahead and pull out these, at least some of the fruits for her so that she can start planting. And, you know, if she runs out of money, she could at least eat what she plants. So it's a win-win for me. Oh, I should also mention, so this lot came with the wild prairie grass lot trait or lot challenge. I also added creepy crawlies because I thought it would be fun. This place, since it's been in the family for so long, it's like a safe house. Of course, it's going to have creepy crawlies and, you know, she's going to hate it. Since she already hates the house, why not make her hate it more? So that's what we're going to have to endure while we're here. I'm excited because I don't think I've ever played on a lot with that trait before. And sorry, darling, you need to get up and plant these. It's only 10 o'clock at night. You should be fine. We should make it through. But yeah, let's do this. The quicker you do this, the quicker you can go back to sleep. And yeah, there's a lot of things to plant. And we still got to plant flowers tomorrow. Maybe I'll plant those like by the mailbox so that they look cute or something. But right now, I'm just trying to get something done. And she dislikes gardening. I'm like, this is working out for me because she doesn't seem like the type that would like gardening. I don't want her to like any kind of work. So, yeah. This is perfect. Right up her alley. She hates it, but she's going to have to do it because you got to do what you got to do when you're at 58 simoleons. So yeah, she should be in a much better position tomorrow. But now she's got them all planted and she can finally go to sleep. See you in the morning. Yeah, and her performance is already not where we want it to be for work. But she's awake now and her needs are even worse than they were yesterday, even with her little bit of sleep. Probably should have just let her sleep when she came home, but yeah, we didn't. So we'll just have to live with that. And instead, watch her make a fruit salad before she goes to work. Because I don't believe in letting my Sims set the house on fire on their first day of work. That is the worst way to have to go to work. So at least she can have a nice, tasty meal because it's a fruit salad. So naturally, I feel like it would be tasty. And maybe we can get some fun in her before she goes to work. But I'm not sure. It's already almost 7 a.m. and she works at 10, I think. 10, but I've noticed something weird. They don't leave until an hour later. So I'm not sure if that's just me or if it's just something I've never noticed before. But you'll see what I mean as we continue. But girl, how are we doing with this salad? Is it gonna be good? Are we gonna enjoy it? You just seem so unhappy while you're making it. And it's disgusting. That looks awful. And it's poor quality. So I'm assuming your food went bad. Like, how long has that fruit been in the fridge? Because we didn't have the money to put it in there. So, yeah, maybe it's been in there too long. Maybe you should have just ate what we got from the seed packet yesterday. That probably would have been more tasty than what you are putting in your mouth right now. But what can we do? We are just going to try and get as many of our needs up as possible before we head to work. So, going to the bathroom, watching some TV. What is she heartbroken about? Does she feel like she needs love? She's feeling sad because of her neurodiverse condition. I wonder if after I fixed my mod, because it was the divergent mod that wasn't working, I wonder if it gave her a neurodiverse trait. So I guess we're gonna have to pay for that $500 psychiatric consultation now to actually figure out what's what. And of course, she's gonna sit here sad and watching her stuff. I should have put it on a comedy. I'm not even sure what she's watching. I was just putting on anything so that she can get her fun up. And she doesn't seem impressed at all. She's not watching TV, but she's playing on her phone. So maybe a combination of them both will make things better. Who knows? Not I. So her fun has only gone up a little bit. So I guess what we should do instead is ignore the fun and have her come out here and water her plants. Because why not? They gotta be watered. Maybe something will happen while she's at work, and we can start making money sooner rather than later. If you're gonna be unhappy, you might as well be doing something that makes you unhappy. That's not my motto. It's just the fun wasn't going up. We needed something for her to do. She gonna water these plants, and honestly, I thought she was going to end up not watering them and go to work instead, and that's not what happened. So here we are. I wonder if maybe when she gets some more money, she can buy a horse and train it and sell it. Or maybe she can breed horses. Yeah, because, she can totally do something that doesn't require her to ride the horse. She could breed them. She could, I guess when you train them, you do have to ride the horses, but maybe something like that could help her make money. But with the wild prairie grass lot challenge, that one should be good too, because she should be finding nectar bottles in there. And honestly, with her cluelessness about how things work in Chestnut Ridge, I'm going to have her drink the first bottle of nectar that she finds. And that should be fun. Hopefully, it's not a trash one because then she will stink. And it won't be good anyway because it won't be aged. So that'll be fun. She'll have to learn it as she goes. And are we ready for work now? I think so. Yeah, let's get on out of here and go to work. I always forget about these naps, these neighborhood action plans. I hope they vote for something good because I don't want to turn them off. But yeah, the ones where it's like eco living stuff, sometimes I can't do it. But this is her aspiration. For her, she wants a perfectly pristine home. So this is pretty basic. Clean 3 kitchen or bathroom objects, vacuum for 3 hours, wash 3 dishes, empty the trash. Great. Oh, and look, Marissa from the bar has contacted us. Hey, Liliana, so listen, it's a long story, but my family is in a bit of a pickle right now, and we need a place to stay for a bit. You have extra places to sleep, right? Thanks. So yeah, why not? And she said family though. I've only had I've only had one person come to stay with me, and I don't have extra places to sleep. So yeah, we'll have to sort that out later. Oh, but look, Don Gooseman has reached out and said that he'd buy my nectar. I would have to have nectar first to buy it. Oh, but you know what? She could do nectar making. That would be good because she'll have more money when she gets home from work, and she has grapes growing, so that would be great. And speaking of the devil, she's back right now. And I guess this is Marissa's wife, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how the people in this neighborhood are. Like, maybe they're roommates. She did say they were family, so yeah. We're just gonna get some sleep, and Danny can do whatever she pleases. I do like when the guests stay over, you don't have to control them because I wouldn't know what to do with them. But yeah, it's so late already. It's 10:30. So we're just going to get some sleep, and I'm going to basically call it a night. There is not much else going on. She's already watered her plants, and I hope the next episode will be way more exciting than this. Thank you guys for tuning in today. It's been fun, and I can't wait for the next episode.